What if I told you the most important tool in dog training isn't in your treat pouch? It's not a leash, not a clicker, not a special cue word. It's something you already have and use every day, probably without realizing it. It's timing. Welcome back to Train Together, 10 days to a better dog. I'm Jen, and today we're diving into a skill that can transform your training without buying a single thing. This episode is all about the power of timing, the exact moment you give your dog feedback, and how nailing that moment can turn confusion into clarity. Let me tell you about a dog named Daisy. Daisy was a sweet young Labrador who loved her owner Emma, but she just wasn't getting it. Emma was frustrated. She'd ask Daisy to sit, and sometimes Daisy would. Other times she'd just spin in circles or bark. So I watched them train. Emma would say, "Sit." And when Daisy sat, Emma would fumble for a treat, then hand it over as Daisy got up again. Sometimes she'd say, "Good girl," after Daisy started barking again. The message to Daisy? Totally unclear. She had no idea which part of her behaviour Emma was happy with. And it wasn't Emma's fault. No one had ever taught her the timing side of training. But once we worked on that, it was like magic. Daisy sat. Emma marked the exact moment. "Yes," then rewarded right after. Within minutes, Daisy was sitting on cue with confidence. That's the power of timing. Let's dig into why timing is everything in dog training. Dogs live in the moment. They're not analysing the last 5 seconds. They're not thinking about what just happened. They're fully focused on right now. So when you reward a behaviour, your dog connects the treat to whatever they were doing at that exact moment. If that moment is too late, you might be reinforcing something completely different, even something you don't want. Let's look at a few common examples. Imagine your dog sits, and you say yes, but then you pause to get a treat, and by the time you give it, your dog has stood up again and barked. So, what gets reinforced? Not the sit, the barking. Or maybe you're teaching your dog to lie down. They finally do it, and you fumble around in your pouch, finally give the treat after they've popped back up. From your dog's point of view, you rewarded the stand-up, not the lie down. But it's not just treats. Even your praise, "Good dog," can reinforce behaviours. And if your praise is late, same problem. That's where marker words come in. A marker word is a short, consistent sound like yes or a click from a clicker. It's your way of telling your dog, that right there was perfect. Think of it like taking a photo of the exact moment you want to reward. You snap that photo with your marker, and then the reward comes. The marker helps your dog understand exactly what behaviour earned that reward. It bridges the gap between behaviour and reinforcement. Let's take loose leash walking. You're walking with your dog. They're beside you, loose lead, calm pace. You say yes in that moment and deliver a treat. You're rewarding the walking beside you, not whatever happens 5 seconds later. That sharp moment of clarity is what allows your dog to choose that behaviour again and again. Same goes for recall. If your dog comes to you and you only say "good dog" after they're already distracted again, they might not connect the dots. But if you say yes, the moment they reach you, boom, they know what you liked. That's the game changer. And here's a little trick. Practice your timing without your dog first. Yes, really. Toss a ball in the air and try to say yes the moment it hits the ground. Or watch your dog moving around the room and mark the moment they look at you, or sit, or turn their head. This sharpens your eye and your response speed. So when it's time to train, your timing is crisp and clear. It's a small skill that creates big results. Let's put today's lesson into action. Here's your challenge. Pick one behaviour to focus on today. Something simple. Maybe it's sit. Maybe it's look at me. Maybe it's your dog walking by your side. Whatever it is, your goal is to mark the exact moment your dog gets it right. Say your marker word, yes, the moment their bum hits the floor. Then deliver the treat immediately after. Don't worry if you fumble a bit. This is about practicing your own timing, not being perfect. If you get it even mostly right, your dog will start to understand what you're asking. And that's where the magic happens. Every clear marker builds understanding. Every quick reward builds motivation. And every successful rep builds your connection. So here's the takeaway. Good training doesn't start with the dog. It starts with you and the clarity you bring. When your timing improves, your dog starts to relax. They stop guessing. They stop stressing. And they start learning. You're speaking their language. You've just completed day 2 of Train Together. And your timing? It's already getting sharper. Tomorrow, we'll teach one of the very first cues I give to every dog I work with. And it's the foundation for just about everything else. We'll break it down step by step so you can start building reliable behaviour that lasts. See you then.